Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager Season 2015 and our Road to Monument series. This video will be the end of the season and it'll consist of 3 stages and hopefully a level up. I will level up at the end of the weekend. Maybe I'll level up if I get a good result today. But other than that, we have 3 races left: Croatia, Slovenia, Vuelta Stockholm, and Piccolo Duty Lombardia and under 23 race. I did race these 2 myself as well, finishing second and winning the other one. So pretty fun stages, but I didn't get any XP from them. Hopefully, I don't know if I get an XP from winning this one. I don't think I've won on the 1.2 race yet. I haven't raced a single 1.1 race yet, which is why I'm really excited about racing this Vuelta Stockholm race. And then the final one is just, I don't even know if I'll race that one. Maybe I'll just simulate through that one, and then we can take a look at the end of the season schedule to see who's won the Tour de France this year, for example, because I haven't simulated through season in 2016 database before, so it would be pretty interesting to see who the game predicts will win most of this Grand Tours and Monuments. Let's get to the first stage though. I'm not in the greatest shape at the moment. 70 hill, hopefully up to about 71, 72 after today or after the weekend. Flat is pretty good. Competitors aren't the strongest. Nocentini, Cavalier 73, I have 70, but I'm not on the list, so I imagine I'm close to like top 15 favorite at least. I'm hoping for a top 5 finish here today. Okay, nearing the end of this stage, it's been very boring. Looking at the profile, there's really only been one hill, and this is a hill stage. It ends uphill, that's pretty much why it's considered a hill stage. So it's pretty much all about being the first one onto the hill. I want to be the first one onto the hill right now, so I'm just sitting here as far as possible, and then like 500 meters or so before the hill, I have to get like 95, 99 or something like that, because everybody will have a lot of energy left. So it's just about sprinting into the final climb. I don't have anybody to protect me today. This is a bit annoying. I do get closed in here a bit as well. Would like to move up a bit further forward now. That's possible at all. Yeah, sitting around here is probably the best place to be. Not in the front, but like top 5-6 positions here. Let's see, Nocentini is sitting here in the green jersey. He's probably going to be my biggest competitor. I would like to be sitting behind him, honestly. Wow, the final climb is like 4.2, and wow, I didn't even notice there's a breakaway out in front. I have not noticed anything at all here. I don't even think we're going to catch them. Wow, I actually think the breakaway is going to win this one. 1 minute with 4 kilometers left, and that's for the front group, right? The front group has 3 kilometers left. That means the final climb is like 800 meters long. That's nothing in this game. Okay, I'm starting my sprint now here. Let's see. It's starting slowly now. Going into the sprint, 25 seconds here. Sitting as far up as possible now. Let's see, start the sprint. I think I'm going to finish top 5, but it's probably not going to be better than that. I imagine a guy like Nocentini here is going to beat me. Oh, it was actually pretty close. It was Van Aert just beating Nocentini, and I finished 3rd. Actually a pretty close finish, but I don't know if I could have done it better. I had to start a bit earlier than I wanted to, but it got me a 3rd place finish, which I wasn't even seeded for at all. So let's see if I level up, otherwise we'll go to the end of the weekend. Okay, didn't get an XP, but it's end of the weekend now, and we did get a level up. I got a +1 in flat, +2 mountains. That's pretty nice, because it means I can last a little bit longer if I had to defend a jersey in some of these smaller races. Hills improved as well. I was training punches, so I was hoping for more than +1. Disappointing that. Time trial being better, I don't care too much about that. Sprint and acceleration improving, it's pretty nice when you want to, of course, win the stages or just get away in a breakaway. And these are always nice. You pretty much always get these no matter what you train in. But next time I think I'm going to go with cobblestones, because I feel like I've neglected that a bit, and my health is decent enough that I can last in a lot of stages now. Okay, after our level up, we have reached the Vuelta Stockholm in Sweden, of course. And I'm really surprised. I'm actually one of the favorites here. Of course, I have the fastest for all of them. And it's a one-day race, so I think they expect me to get away, because I don't think I have a lot of chance against Kiolek, Preciel, Perlini, Benati, and all the other riders here in a mass sprint. So I hope I get protected by one of my teammates, because this is pretty good news that I'm considered one of the top favorites for a race, which I don't think I have much chance in. Last 30 kilometers now, and I have no idea how to play this last sprint. There's no ramp or something like that where I can make my final attack on. It's honestly pretty hopeless. Someone's trying to get away now. Alminsø Reis. But I really don't think I have much of a chance here. I'll have to get insane luck. There's been no wind either way. The wind is zero right now. There's no wind at all. It's completely wind still. It'll be very difficult to get away. I think I'm going to try at maybe try a really early sprint at the 5 kilometer mark and put it at 95, 99 there. But I don't know if I can beat the sprint trains though, because they'll lead up men will probably move at 95, 99 themselves as well. Hopefully I have Hardale here in front of me, so he can lead me out for quite a bit of the way, and then I can go 99 myself for the final 3 kilometers in sprint as well. My sprint is decent. I'm almost 70. It's not that much worse than some of the other guys. They're not the high 70s. The best sprint is 75. I think that was Kulik. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Where is he sitting? I just saw his name in the blue jersey. There he is. 75 sprint, 76 acceleration. I mean, it's not amazing stats they have. You see the pace is hard now. Some riders are struggling. Pulse is over 150 right now. So it's not going to be easy either way. Maybe around here. Is that too early? Oh, Hardale, he should have stayed in front of me there. Stay here maybe. Wait for Hardale to get around me. Oh, I just blocked the Cannondale trading in completely there. What? How did I get stuck behind that rider? That's so stupid. Okay. 95 now. All out. Let's see what we can do. We have the Q-leg train here. Here comes my train. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Why can't I right click? Can I take his wheel here? Maybe box some of the other riders a bit out. I'll have to take my energy either way now. It's too late to do anything other than that now. But I will probably get that top 10 finish. I think that'll get me some XP as well, honestly. The Garmin train with Brechel started way too late. So Brechel can keep up with the front 4 guys here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to get 8th place. I just got out in a 10-man group here. But the winner ended up being Palini Kulek. But his amazing lead out only ended up in 4th place. I ended up at 2nd best Danish rider in 8th. Brechel taking 5th and Pedersen taking 9th. I don't know what to think about this one. I think I'm actually going to get some XP because it's the first 1.1 race I'm driving this season. And the last race I'm going to be driving this season because I'm going to simulate for the last one. And we'll take a look at the end results of the year. Didn't get an XP either way. So, yeah, let's get to the end of the season. Okay, it's the end of the season now. And these are the results of the CQ rankings. I, of course, chose to go to Calle Royale. I should have chosen to go to Group Gobert. I don't know if I had the opportunity to choose them, but they got promoted together with Kofidis, who are now called Betclick. Ernest, I think that is that Frances Desjeux? That is Frances Desjeux. And relegated were, let's see, who do we have here? Oh, that's the wrong team. Let's see, any new teams here? IM got relegated, I'm pretty sure. And Cannondale got relegated as well. It doesn't really make sense in my opinion that they got relegated. Let's see on the UCI World Tour how they looked. There it is. World Tour rankings. Yeah, they were last here. And Vanzigub and Becklick were here. So I don't know what they count. I'm pretty sure they used to count CQ rankings as the team got promoted. But apparently not. I'm not exactly sure. But let's just take a look at the results of this year. We of course moved to Calle Royale now. The team looks as follows. I'm 5th best, tied to 5th best rider on the team. One of the youngest riders as well, of course. You can see our team with a lot of race days last year. Should be really interesting to see. We can have a lot more races this season than compared to last one. In the hills, we have Bilbao 76, 71 here. I'm by far the best flat rider. This will be kind of a mountain team, which is why I'm pretty happy to go here, because I'll probably get most of the captain's roles, maybe shared with this Tom Skuyens guy, one on the couple stages, and yeah, on the sprints maybe as well, because they aren't that great either here. So I think there's some opportunities for me here as well. Time trial rise, of course, not as well. This is a typical Spanish team, a lot of climbers and yeah, hill riders. So we'll probably be present in some of the smaller 1 week or 4 or 5 day stage races. As for results during the season, we can just take a look at the archives. Tour de France was won by Contador. I'm pretty sure Froome was actually in the lead for most of this Tour de France, but he might have dropped out near the end, because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing Froome well ahead, or maybe it was in the Africa Challenge, I can't exactly remember, but I don't see Froome anywhere here. In the Giro d'Italia, Fabio won ahead of Nibali in a 1-2 Astana victory, possibly won third, and Contador took the double, winning both the Tour de France and the Vuelta a España. Rui Costa come in second, that's pretty impressive from him. Jorge Rodriguez in third. I think that's his first Grand Tour podium ever at an age of 37. So that's pretty surprising as well. I'm not really going to go through all of these monuments. Christoph won, Milan-Sanremo, Sagan went around from Flandern, just like in real life. Bohn won, Préaubé ended up second in real life, of course. Spaniards, which is, I'm recording this on Friday before, what's it called? No, not Friday, Saturday before. So the day before the Spaniards. So I don't know who wins in real life yet. You'll probably know, because this video will be out like Thursday, I think. Valverde will win in front of Jorge Rodriguez. Gilbert will not race, so Kwiatkowski. Will Kwiatkowski race? I don't actually think he will. So Alaphilippe will probably finish third place. Giro di Lombardia will be won by Kwiatkowski as well. Season stats: Jorge Rodriguez won the World Tour ahead of Valverde, Contador, Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, because I just saw some other standings in here saying Contador won ahead of Nibali, Valverde, Rodriguez, and Rui Costa. So yeah, that's probably more right. Archive Star of the Year, Best Rider of the Year was Alberto Contador, finishing first in the Tour de France, first in the Vuelta, 10th in the World Championship, first in, that's Valverde, right? Yeah, I think the screen is a bit messed up, so I don't really know about this. Oh, you can actually see who votes here. That's pretty cool, honestly. Rules: the continental team cannot be relegated. Okay, yeah, I already knew all this. So this is pretty simple. Yeah, whatever. The last thing I want to look at is transfers. Of course, my team from next year, but that's not really too much into Sagan moving to Lotto Soudal. So that's a pretty interesting transfer, honestly. They'll get Kreibel back, so they're changing Kreibel for Peter Sagan. I would much rather have Peter Sagan, but Kreibel is a great sprinter as well, even though he's getting up a bit there in age at 34 right now. Quintana also to another Lotto team, Lotto Jumbo, so they'll have a real GC threat. Gilbert stays at BMC, he's also getting a bit old, hasn't really shown much this year. Probably deserves a bit of a downgrade once we get to PCM 2016. Christoph has gone pretty well in the beginning of the season. He stays at Katusha. Contador stays at Tinkoff. Usually didn't see that in the old database. Nibali stays as well. Then Martin moves to Orica Greenheads. That seems like a pretty cool transfer, because I feel like even though Dan Martin is a great rider, he has to share captain's role in most of the Hill Classics right now with Alaphilippe. And I know they have Simon Gerrans, but Gerrans is getting old, and then Martin still has a couple of years in him. And he can share the captain role with Michael Matthews, and Michael Matthews can of course take him when it's a bit more of a sprint. Cavendish stays at Dimension Data. Martin to Movistar. Don't see this happening ever. Cancellara still racing. Rodriguez back to Movistar. I think he was riding for Movistar a long time ago as well. You can't see it here. I'm pretty sure he was riding for Movistar. Kwiatkowski moves back to Quickstep. That's a pretty interesting move. Froome. I don't get how Froome's a 78 rated average rider overall when Quintana and Contador are 80s. I mean, he has pretty great stats. He deserves more in mountains. He has less than in mountains than Quintana. I think he deserves the same. I know he has better time trial than the other 2 riders, but look, Contador has 76, Froome has 76. Froome deserves better at time trial than Contador. Just saying. Van Marke moving to Lotto Soudal, so they have both Sagan and Van Marke for the classics. That's a pretty strong 1-2 punch. Pinot moved to Team Sky, so they'll have Froome, Pinot, and yeah, all of the other great climbers they have. That's a crazy team for GC, for the, what's it called, 3-week races. Terpstra moves away from Quickstep. Astos Tabon took their amazing data in Lotto Soudal. Chavez to Astana, strong helper for Nibali and Nairo. Rui Costa moves to Tinkoff, so that's a pretty great helper for Contador. He can probably win some races himself as well. Mesquets to Essex, taking over probably from from Bone, even though he's not that great in the classics. He can at least sprint pretty well. Valverde to Orgrines, don't see that happening ever. Then Moreno back to Katusha. It's a lot of riders moving back. I think it's pretty funny that they're moving back. Talensky to Sky. I want to see the Sky team. That seems like a pretty interesting team to look at. They have so much money always. So in the mountains they have Mikel Landa at 82, Froome at 82, Pinot at 80. John Thomas, they also have Van Bagil, Rapels, Talansky in South, the Hinao, Roach, Kenyo, Caruso, Sanchez. Look at how many riders they have over 75. We can just see if they make a team of the best 9 for the Tour de France, the best 9 climbers. Who's that? That's 8, that's 9, right? So Nicholas Rhodes, Peter Kenyo, Caruso wouldn't even be good enough to get on the best climber team. That's how stacked Sky is. And on the sprints, they're pretty decent. Cobblestones still have some good riders. Dion Thomas and Standard proved to be exceptional riders this year. Time trial not the best. I don't think they have Kiryenka anymore. So I didn't even see who won the World Championships. Let's just take a quick look at that if we can find them in the archives. World Championship. Marcel Kittel is going to be the World Championship, winning the sprint ahead of Cavendish and Degenkolb. I think it's in Qatar. Yeah, it's in Qatar. And the time trial was won by Malloy. That's pretty surprising, but he has done pretty well the last couple of years. 979 time trial is a decent rider as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please leave a like and a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Okay, just a quick little end to the video here. I noticed I was actually close to a 2nd level up as well, so I just thought I wasn't going to record anymore today, so I'll just put it in at the end of this video here. Let's just see if we level up here, either level up here in this weekend or next weekend. We did level up here right now, so we get a nice bonus to a cobblestone. Actually only a +1, but we get a +1 to a hill, so we're up to 72, flat up to 78. Big improvement to time trial and prologue. Sprint up to 17, over 70 now, as well as acceleration, downhill, Baudeur, stamina. We actually got, that's a huge level up this one, honestly. So many +2s. Overall, the only one we didn't get upgraded at all was our mountain, so that should be one of the best riders on the team now. Let's just take a quick look at our new improved stats compared to our teammates. You see, we're now just tied for 2nd best with these other 4 riders here. Pretty interesting. Flat, of course, we're dominating here. We can easily go solo on stages and stay away for a long time because of our excellent flat stats. Hills, now one of the top 6 hill riders on the team. Sprints, we're now +70, and with our improved accelerations, once we get in some of the bigger races, we can probably easily stay away from our competitors. But what I also really like to see is all of the new races we can now participate in, especially the Vuelta a España. Of course, it's a Category 5 race, so it probably won't happen next year, but maybe pretty soon. I would really like to compete in some of these stages that we might get wildcards for. But that's for next video. Yeah, see you guys once again. Goodbye.